Okay, welcome back. This is part 3. In part 2, we were on our way headed to reactor number 5. So let's just continue down this path. And what we're trying to do is blow up the reactor once again, like we did with reactor number 1. Now, this whole layout might look familiar, so you should be okay with it. You know, just follow as I do. Now, I just want to go over a couple more tips, of course, just to remind you guys, just in case you have forgot. Now, tip number 1, you definitely want to save often. Make multiple save files, because you never know if you have to backtrack or redo something. Tip number 2, it's really good to save your limit breaks for boss fights. If you know a boss is coming up, that might be a spoiler for yourself, who knows. Tip number 3, always, when able, you want to exploit the weakness of your enemies. So, you know, if you're going against a machine type enemy, you want to use electricity. A flying type enemy, I believe they're weak to wind, so forth. You know, you can always look it up. I'll probably provide more information with that. L1 and R1 is to turn around. If you're in a preemptive strike, you can use L1 and R1 to turn around. You'll start the run, and then you will turn around and face the enemies. And yeah, well, that's pretty much it. Continue to watch, and I'm just going to be quiet. Now, this section right here will lead to the control room, but before we continue, make sure you grab the ether from this golden chest. Take note you can earn quick money by selling ethers early on, each selling for a whopping 750 gil. Now, once you're in the control room, you have to press this button at the same time as Tifa and Barrett. It's easy just to count to 3 right after the message box closes. Don't worry if you screw up, you can do it again. Make sure you save your game here and heal up. Things are about to get pretty intense, so you might want to pay attention. Now, I'm going to use a tent to heal the whole party, give them full HP and MP. That's just what I'm going to do. You can use potions or you can use the ether, but you know, tents work. They work, so use them. So if you haven't guessed already, the boss fight isn't coming. Now this might be the only fight in the game where you have a position advantage. As you can see, because of the linear area, Barrett and Tifa are on one side while Cloud is on the other. So take advantage of this. Now, this airbuster machine, he takes up to like 5 times critical damage when attacked in the back. So the best method is to save your limit breaks until he has turned his back towards you, and then just wreak havoc on him. I mean, he's also weak to lightning too, keep that in mind, and keep all your party members HP above 100 as always. This is because of his big bomber attack, which can easily do over 100 damage, and you don't want to get hit by that too many times. Or you want to make sure that you are healed up once you do get hit by this so you can survive it. Now, if you want to wait for him to turn around, that's fine. You can actually defend, and once you're defending, a turn will pass, and then you can just wait for him to turn your back towards you. Then you can just go ahead and unleash your limit break or whatever attacks that you have. So it shouldn't be such a hard fight. I think you can get through it rather quickly. I do it in, I don't even know, it was a very quick fight. About time I finish this statement, it should be over. So yeah. Now, of course, you want to choose Be Strong. It's going to give you points towards Barrett for the Bromance Trophy. Now, I use Aerith mainly as a healer because I feel like she was built to be one in this game. Most of her limit breaks revolve around healing, so I'm just going to give her the restore material. You can also boost up her defense by giving her the Titan Bangle that you got from the Airbuster boss. Anyway, for this next segment, you're going to have to push barrels in a sequence anyway, so you're not going to be doing any battling or anything like that. You're just going to take out these soldiers down below that's behind Reno. So pay attention to the order and you should be fine. Just follow as I do. You always want to wait for Aerith to ask for help first, then you push the bear over. You just tell her to hold a minute and then go ahead and push the bear over. If you want, you can save your progress right here. That's exactly what I'm going to do right now. I definitely had fun doing part 3, and I hope you guys are enjoying this so far. And just look out for part 4. See ya.
At last, the promise has been made.
For more videos, please like and subscribe. This is SHAREfactory-VII, and don't forget to get your level up.